Good morning, children. How are you today, You little rat bastards. Ugh. What's messaging me? Leave me alone. I don't want to be disturbed. How dare you interrupt me during nap time? I don't gotta get up earlier. I just have to get up better. You know, I like sleep, but I hate going to sleep. I don't wake up well. I'm kind of grumbly in the morning. And then it sets the tone for the whole day. And then I wind up staying up late, and then the whole process just begins anew. I need a more functional set of habits. Yay! You're not the cheeseburger I ordered. Da 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 da. All the way down to the beginning. Ibum. Dino Sorcerer. Oh, that's right. Dino Sorcerer. John Romero's greatest disappointment. You know, it's things like this that make me sort of naturally inclined to undersell. You know what I mean? Because you undersell something, and you got a chance of it looking good. If you give me, like, you know, a name like Dino Sorcerer, my expectations are high. Okay, press F1 for info on Dino. Whoop! Look at that. Press H for a new head. That replaces press F to pay respects. Alright. Head. Alright, all the highlighted Alright, hang on, let me... Like, is it random? Give me the long, stupid neck back. There we go. We got... Alright. 4 legs, okay. Alright, so far so good. Like, do I not get to change, like, just the overall, you know, shape of it? What the fuck is that? It's just like a pile of shit. Like, alright, Stegosaurus. Like, alright. And then there's that. And then there's just this. Is that bread? Alright. Okay. Alrighty. Perfect. Okay, back legs. Oh no, that's back. God damn it. Fuck. I've screwed up my dinosaur sorcery. Rear. There we go. Shitty little people legs. You know, I'm enjoying, you know. There we go. That's something awkward and unpleasant. Pachygraviparganatus. Yeah, this is what like the 1800s thought they all were. Oh, reach the limits of that. Like, I mean, if there's one thing I think a child's imagination can do, it's like sit with a piece of paper and draw like the world's shittiest dinosaur. You know, like I'm not sure who that's for. Except perhaps maybe children without arms or children with like locked-in syndrome or something. Like they can only draw with like a fucking headband that reads their thoughts. You know, I mean, who hasn't gone through a dinosaur phase and like, you know, just drawn shitty dinosaurs? Eat shit. Yeah, Sydney's a bit of a weird duck. Also, like, Australia's still in... I mean, technically, I think we're supposed to be in El Nino again, but I think it's still a bit wet. I'm looking forward to that noise. That's gonna be fun. Finally. game that lets me simulate being the lawyer dude from Jurassic Park. I mean, a lot of not even the autistic kids will go through a "I'm autistic about dinosaurs" period. I was in that period when Jurassic Park came out. Fucking big year. Remember that your dinosaur park requires land fencing and dinosaurs. I mean, do I need to buy... These dinosaurs look awfully sapient. I don't feel like I should have these in zoos. This is gonna be like when we had, like, just fucking Aboriginal people at the zoo. And not, like, visiting it, like, as an, in an enclosure. You know? Nothing... No, if dinosaurs are selling me real estate, I don't think we're allowed to put them in zoos. Planes. Alright. Probably. Pew. Select a plot of land. Okay. Thumbs up. Buy fencing at the general store. Okie dokie, sales dinosaur. Ol' Salesosaurus. I mean, at least they had, like, a dinosaur peek out. Why is my cursor a peanut? Want a peanut? I fed him a peanut! I wasn't expecting that. Have another peanut. You fucking come back here and eat my peanut. Can I click on anything? Like, employment? Okay. I fed the peanut. Oh, well, that's as fun as that's going to get. Here we got some fucking... Sell my people into indentured servitude. It's the biggest business in town, a dinosaur park, and you're running it. This is, like, again... It's the most boring part of it. Hire and fire. That's a fucking thing that they're advertising. Like, managing the staff. God, look at it. Hire and fire. Yeah, you know, what's the most fun about, like, running a fucking park full with dinosaurs? Fiddly bullshit to do with staffing, you know. Kids will love that. Eat shit. Oh, God. You know what? My brain said Dinosaur Detective Agency, you could be good. You know, you could be good. And my second thought was it won't be. But, like, if it's a fucking little guy running around platform game, might actually have something here, you know? I mean, I'd like it to be a weirdly gritty, you know, hard-boiled detective point-and-click adventure game. But look, you know, I figured out nothing in the world was really made for me when I was, like, 7. So, you know, nothing at all. Duh. Okay. This place is a mess, man. What the fuck? Both. Alright. I can kind of duck. I can jump. Huh. I can... paparazzi. I can take photos. I can't seem to do... Maybe I don't have film. Okay. Alright. I can jump on things, but again, like if you let me jump on shit, there's like I can't just fall through. Wait, is that hurting me? I think that's hurting me. That's really terrible if that's hurting me. Okay, I can borrow. That's interesting. That's a nice mechanic. Like, if I jump on something and it goes whew, and it does the Mario death, that suggests to me I'm killing it. Like, I feel like that's been like, you know, my health going away. Which is really stupid. Like, Lord, don't do that. Yeah, it's been taking away my... How is this being a detective? Oh no! Well, how is that little guy hurting me too? I reckon I can beat that. Ugh. I'm glad those went extinct. Alright, I can... Like, you gotta show my little guy getting... Oh, okay, I've got something. Well, maybe I can defeat the little yellow dude down here. You know, because most of this is actually pretty good. For, you know, the little guy walking... Ah, fuck me. Oh, that was my fault. Yeah. I'm going around taking photos of, like, dinosaur celebrities engaging in domestic violence. Okay. Alright. So that just freezes them. You know, like that little borrowing mechanic. Is it revolutionary? No. But, like, yeah, you know, it's something. Can't seem to drop down through there. Ah. Okay. That bone is not a stopping bone, it's just a background bone. Aha. Money. Oh, piss shit fuck. That fucking hit. That's annoying me. Ah, dodged it. Wait, I bet I need this. I gotta shove this like fucking... I thought he wasn't gonna be able to get through that. I don't know why I thought that. Yeah, and then I'm just dead. Indicate injury! Like, if your game can do all that, you can have me bump into something and go like, you know, like fucking copy what console games did accurately. Why would you do that? Why would you have it so I just can walk through things with no detectable fucking... There wasn't even a noise. I just had to notice my fucking heads were vanishing. Just ruins it. I don't want to be a dinosaur detective anymore. How dare you kill that dream for me? Come back here. No running away. We're in the dinosaurs now. Discovery. Okay, dinosaur predators. Okay. Figs. At least that's a attempt at a realistic dinosaur, I suppose. I should just be happy for the fucking little things. Ding 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 ding. You know, everything else in that game was like perfectly competent. Just... I wonder if I can jump on enemies. Oh, look, I jumped on that guy and he fucking... Oh, I've just been Evangelioned. Terror in the swamp. Compsognathus. I could eat a Compsognathus. Eh. Ode to jerk-off instructions. No. 1996, really? Who remembers Dinosaurs? I do. I frequently get the theme stuck in my head. Why does Dinotopia ring a bell? I mean, look, it says CD-ROM adventure game. I mean, that gameplay screenshot doesn't exactly inspire a lot of confidence, but at least, you know. Absolute humdinger, that song. Alright. Wow, Ted Turner? Isn't that the thing from Neverending Story?
This is Dinotopia.
Okay.
A land unlike any you've seen before.
Ah!
I am Nat, Assistant Chief Librarian in the Hall of Knowledge. Along with Enid, I maintain the records of 10 million years of Cenarian history.
I wouldn't call what you do maintaining.
Please be a digitized dinosaur puppet. Please be a digitized dinosaur puppet.
The scrolls in Poseidon are not on the shelves where they belong.
They were being used
By
by
whom?
me.
My brain!
Researching King Ongthar.
Well, your thirst for research is commendable, my friend. But your skills as a librarian are positively prehistoric.
Well, I will see to it that they are put properly away.
Why has he got like
All I ask
a fucking
is the system organized.
Talmud of
If I
Konami
see
codes
more
there?
gray parchment, I'll tear my hair
Enid,
out.
you don't have any hair.
Lucky for me.
May I continue with our friend here? I was about to tell a story.
Really? Well, I hope you have nothing to do for
Fucking rules.
Don't listen to him. He always does this to me. I thought our guest would like to hear the story of Nathan and Constance.
Oh, Nathan and Constance. Yes, that's a good one. Then go about your business. Don't let me
Dinotopia
interrupt.
TV miniseries. Oh, wow.
See, when it all began a few years
That guy looks like Mr. Clean's insane professor uncle.
years old.
You know?
And his twin
Like he's got like a former bodybuilder head.
tragic expedition to the Australian outback. They now sailed for America to start a new life with relatives in Boston. The voyage was miserable. Constance and
That is a delightful thing, you know, Iclonus.
from nowhere. Rain
That
swept
is
the ship like a broadside. Wind tore her sails.
Iclonus's big day.
Pounded
Dinotopia fandom paying off.
Nathan fought as the sea reached up to steal his sister. In a terrible tug of war, he held tight to her hand,
It's the sea's sister now.
tore them apart, and Constance was gone. Shouting in
I wonder if Constance is a girl's name that'll come back.
dove over
You know? I feel like some of these are just
and swam.
doomed.
Constance was sometimes only a few yards away, but she never glimpsed him. Never even knew her brother was swimming after her.
Ah, well.
Nathan swam until his muscles surrendered. And as everything went black, he thought he heard angels laughing.
Laughing?
What he heard was the chuckle of dolphins bucking him up onto an unknown beach.
Angels laugh. Just angels find out. Look at how you died, fucking loser. I mean, this is disappointing after the production values we've just gone through. You know, like this, it should have been a more traditional point and click. This is a bummer. It just doesn't look good. There was a puppet dinosaur talking to fucking Mr. Clean and Jerk, and then I get given this. Okay. Do I put that here? Ah! Alright. I mean, this looks like Dink Smallwood and, you know, original Fallout. Like, there may be a greater reason for doing it this way, like, maybe, I don't know, some combat or something, I suppose, but, like, you know, like, giant puppet dinosaur, man, come on. I don't even know what that is. Is that a bed? I suppose. It's kind of like, what, fucking 3DO Doom. I don't know how video games work, so I'm going to spend most of my time filming fucking cutscenes to digitize and just assume that you can just cut and paste them into Doom. Okay? Alright. Can I explore these in any way? I mean, I doubt there's combat as well, but I'm just, you know, letting ideas fall out. I don't think it's productive to walk into that kind of bush. There's got to be a road or something, you know? Like, if it's Utopia, there's got to be dinosaur civilization. And, you know, you can't have civilization without roads, alright? Because humans can't just go fucking gallivanting through the goddamn forest. I mean, you ever seen just like, especially bush? You know, that stuff's a son of a bitch. Everything in it's pointy. It's so pointy. It's such a pointy place. It's hot and it's pointy. And the problem with the pointiness is that fucking, it means you can't tell when something's legitimately bit you, you know? Okay, I've got that in my hand. Okay, so I can, like, just hurl a blanket at things violently. I want something to happen. This is... Hey! Alright. Ah. You two out on a date? Can I talk to them? What can I do here? Look, fucking let me be. Finger, thank you. Why can't I talk to the person? I mean, look, we'll come back to that. I'm not going to delete something that presents me with a fucking dinosaur puppet at the start, you know? Because I feel like if I play more of it, I might get to see more dinosaur puppets. And that's fun for me. What the fuck? Oh, it's another dinosaur. I thought this was a weird butt plug. Oh, okay, so it was a series of books. Alright. Oh yeah, there are other puppets. Oh, tits. Disc! Oh, okay. It's like Discs of Tron. The year is 1998. Every human plays Murder Disc. Yeah, it's Discs of Tron. Which isn't a bad game if you've got, like, you know, a fucking a spinner or a trackball or something. Oh, VGA, baby. Dig it. Oh, look at that. Just went boop to better graphics straight away. I mean, it's bold of you, Loracell, to copyright this in 1990. You know, all things considered. One player. Max, Molo, Zoom, Gorgo. I feel like if I read all these names, I'm going to summon something, you know? Like, just, oops. Now I've accidentally drawn into this world the ancient, impossible elder god's younger brother. who isn't really into the whole thing. You know, I've always thought of myself as a Gorgo. Weird nut link. Gotta be careful of those weird nut links. Frisbee. Boop. Alright, so, Okay, so that makes me run forward. Okay, so we kind of got like a, Hey, get back here, Frisbee. Alright, so that's... So they found a way to do it sort of, penis cock. Hey, get back here. I gotta like, fucking, oh, look at that! I cannot be stopped. So if you hold up, you get like, you know, up Frisbee. Look, come, stop. Come back here. Come back. Let me have you. Why am I not catching it this time? Okay. Alright, so this is like dodge practice or some shit, I suppose. Fucking... Oh no! I think I have like a limited amount of shield, maybe. This is a peculiar little title. Alright, gotta let the cat in. You're a fat squirrel. Shit. You're molting. It's covered in hair. Everything is cat hair. It's annoying because she's perfectly fine with the sound of my back massager, which is a pneumatic, aggressive noise. But she freaks out at the sound of the vacuum. And if I could just get her used to the sound of the fucking vacuum, I could just directly vacuum the cat, which would solve an awful lot of fucking trouble. I mean, that's not awful. I won't get rid of Disc. Disciples of Steel. This looks better than it's going to be. See the problem? You know, look at that. You got a funny little guy sharpening a sword in the dark. Windjammers. I do love that it really got to the point where there's just a whole fucking anime thing of like, you know, what if I wasn't here? What if I just wasn't here? So far, so good.
It is time for the Disciples of Steel to rise once again. You have been chosen. You must triumph where your ancestors have fallen. Behold.
I have beheld. I gotta fight all those dudes? What? It being a bit too fast made that incredibly funny. Alright.
Thy Hagen, once again you've been time to pester me. But one day you shall pay for your meddling.
Go now, seek the lords of Lenanthor, and unite our world. Fare thee well, disciples.
It's weird that this is only that goes fast, you know? Like, alright, look. Let's steady on now, okay? I mean, this could be fun. It looks like it might be a game. Cat, what are you doing? Oh, piss off. Cat. You're not... You never... No. No. What? Why are you being a nuisance? You want food? You've got fucking food. I'm looking at food. You've got food. The cat owner's story. Look, I'm not following you outside to see whatever the fuck's going on in the yard. She'll do this shit. If she, like, gets between me and the TV, it's like, come look at something. Do I accept Cosfom? I don't know what that is. Yeah, like... Because she's learned that. She's learned annoy me while I'm trying to do something, and I have to go figure out what the fuck she's going on about. Alright, I might try steal. Because it should be cracked. Like... And it's always just like... custom writing work for money. Yeah, sure. I mean, it depends. Like, I'm not, like, editing your weird fucking, you know, manifesto or anything. And if you give me that to do, I'm gonna make it silly. Well, sillier. I just want to play Disciples of Steel, man. You know, why do we gotta be like this? You know, hey, come look at the backyard. What is it? You know, just some sticks. Yeah, all cats have that. It's lets them bend. Probably. I mean, I honestly, I'm probably not even a good editor. I probably wouldn't hire me to do editing work. I mean, plot, you know, advice, yeah. If you're worried, does this hold together? Does this make sense? Silence, none. Alright, look. Okay, so I've got game focus on. Crack. Game is now cracked. Press start to play. Alright, maybe I just gotta do that and then I go do it again. Hang on. Alright, I don't want like Lightspeed Grandma this time. As funny as that was. Just sudden prophecy Grandma. What you doing? Oi. Alright, where are you going? Okay. Alrighty. Unga. Hey, I'm still there. That's good. I just always look like this. God damn it. Oh, fucking hell yeah. So that's some classic shit. All that for that. Oh well. You have disobeyed me for the last time, Disciples of Steel. I played Diplo. What was Diplo? No idea. Discover space. The power of Saturn in the palm of my hand. Who don't want to clutch some ring? The Vela supernova. These filaments of gas are the remnants of a supernova that exploded in the constellation Vela about 10,000 years ago. It's nuts when you think about it. Deep sky objects, space exploration, giant that threatens to destroy us all. CD-ROM, ROM, CD-ROM, ROM. No, yeah, I just look like this. I mean, I probably don't sleep well, you know, like, I do get to sleep too late. Just laying in bed when it's just pitch black and there's nothing happening is like, suddenly my brain's like, oh, we're not being bothered by anything. Time to create some stimulus. Alright. Discover space. Yeah, hell yeah, I want to hear space. Okay. I think that's German for loaf prison. Fuck yeah. The sun. Deep sky objects. Black holes. Quasars. Sombrero galaxy. Do they know they're like fucking, you know, Space Mexico? The Pleiades. Oh, let's see that place where dipshits think the aliens come from. The Pleiades is an open star cluster, a loose association of stars born at about the same time in the same region of space. 6 or 7 of the Pleiades are easily visible to the naked eye in the constellation Taurus. As many as a dozen may be seen with a pair of binoculars. The Pleiades are hot, young stars. Hell yeah, baby. Let's just stop there. We don't need to go farther than that. We've learned what we need to learn today. Go out into the backyard and take a picture of some hot, young stars. Discover space. I mean, look, there's a pretty low ceiling on the utility of, like, out-of-date information. The Discoverers. Alright, what's this going to be about? Knowledge Adventure, Inc. Oh boy. See, like, the trick for me is... That's amazing. That's the best picture they've got. That's just spectacular. Bill's Guarantee. I promise that the Discoverers will completely amaze and delight both you and your weird nerd kid. You've never experienced the thrill of discovery quite like this before, and if you're not completely satisfied with it, we'll either exchange it or refund your money. Now, trying to work out if this is like an actual education thing or a religious thing. I feel like it might actually be educational. The picture of Bill and his son David just screams weird youth pastor, though, you know? Like, God, look at that. Alright, let's see what the weirdly close fucking Bill and David have to show us. I know the people who just believe they're aliens, but, you know, like, the alien mythos in the general, like, conspiracy community, I mean, it's not what I'd call exactly stable, but it's surprisingly stable considering it's just like a fucking, you know, improv game run amok. But there's Pleiadians, I remember that. There are just space Norwegians, which I still think is the stupidest, laziest piece of shit idea, and I don't know how that took off. I mean, it's just because people want to be horny for space Norwegians, really, but, like, that's fucking embarrassing. Like, if you're not prepared to fuck a reptilian, you're not about this. Don't be a fucking baby. Click here to watch the movie. We'll do that. Okay.
We are all discoverers, piecing together the puzzle for the first time.
All right.
2 hours and 15 minutes until total eclipse. All telescopes ready.
I mean, genuinely believing you're a reincarnation of a Final Fantasy VII character is just a symptom of a serious mental illness. Alright, what else are we doing here?
At the center of the universe is the Earth. It never moves.
The cycles of time. Talking art. How are we doing over in the art section?
In the early days of civilization, before television, before recordings, before books,
I always
people
loved
gathered by
before
the fires
television.
and told the stories of their lives.
I mean, people still do that. You know? Like, talking shit around a fire is... You know, sometimes it's talking shit, sometimes the fire is the television, but still, you know, that basic process is still fucking ongoing. Again, it's just, you know, that was probably pretty good for back in the day. You know, 94, actually, yeah, that'd have been reasonably solid. I don't give a shit learning about these miserable dipshits. It's just... If you want to understand why people are like that, like, you know, my life's boring. I wake up and I wonder if I've got, you know, yogurt left over for breakfast. You know. If you want to understand why a lot of people cling to these stupid things, you just take it out of their life and see what's left. Because if the answer is ever nothing, oh boy, you've got your answer. You know, it's a malformed need to feel like you're relevant and important, and slow down. You know, sometimes there'll be more overt ego-driven. Wait. Oh, hell yeah. This is the most interesting thing about this game. Is it over here? Is it over there? Helen, that thing's in my office again. Okay. I forgot the coordinates. I wasn't looking. My files! This is somewhat strangely structured. Okay, that's quit. Alright. Yeah, yoga's good for you. I don't know what your problem is. There's something wrong with you. Slide room! No pictures. Ah, well. Discoveries of the Deep. You weren't interesting as the fucking Dave and Bill Discovery game. And that's saying something. Oh, Christ. More United Statesian myth-making. Yeah, quit or go back to the office. Yeah, it's yogurt, it's good for you. It's fruit yogurt. I get strawberry yogurt and then I put a big ass pile of strawberries in it. Fucking great. A small fragment of carved America. Like, imagine, yeah, back in the day when there was just, like, no entertainment, Like, entertainment was just finding someone who could, like, maybe sing, or seeing a midget fall down. Like, that was probably the best. Like, you'd have people on their deathbed going, just one time I saw a fucking midget fall down. And then, like, imagine going to, like, a fucking orchestra and just hearing that shit going off live. Like, you'd just be like, ah, fuck. What else in life can compare to this now, Alright. Oh. Can I go, what are the, I gotta get some big Olmec heads. I just find gold's a button. Alright, man. Pillage. A pillage is another button. That's great. Pillage. Find only hatred and destruction. Oh, I got that right. Yeah, I feel like there was an actual attempt at being like, hey, this mightn't have been like a fun process for the people here. Boring. Like, I recommend actually reading about Columbus because he was a fucking nutbar. Like, even for the time. Like, we're not talking like, people of the era would be like, hey, you're fucking crazy. Jews, press enter. Right, that's chose. Okay. Why is it in the Cheers font? Italiano. I love, like, countries that don't exist no more. Like Genoese. Isn't that where the mutants lived? Let's just be Portuguese. Red. America. Like, is this I thought this was educational. I think it's like a fucking battle sim or something. No men! Alright. Oh. Okay. So, not a lot going on there. Oh, okay, that's... What am I looking at here, honestly? No ships, no ports. Let's go to the inn. Oh, it is a boring night at the inn. Fuck. Ah, the Ocarina of Time. Shit. We just sit around and, like, look at the fucking portrait of parrots. The olden days sucked. The olden days fucking sucked. Hey, look at that, an actual game.
Hello? Ooh, Egat. You're not in charge here, are you?
Oh, yeah, no. It's the weird fundamentalists like Christians that need Israel to exist because it's like Christ's helipad. Like, and the Israelis will use them, like, as, useful political tools. It's just like, are you sure that's a good idea? You know, maybe cultivating these maniacs that it's just not the best idea in the world. Oh, fuck me. Look, I don't want to do that. Just run the game. Just run the fucking game. Where's that? Config, disk, bat. There we go. Owl ball! Good old owl ball. I mean, it's a point-and-click adventure game. It's gonna have some fucking jack. You know, a point-and-click adventure game is just basically a fun, somewhat more complicated choose-your-own adventure with, you know, hopefully voice acting and some funny shit.
In a second-hand set of dimensions. In an astral plane that was never meant to fly.
Yeah. I've got the Noir game. You can get it from I think, God, I can't remember.
Somewhere in darkest Ankh-Morpork, a sinister plot is about to unfold.
Classic Games Archive or something. I can't remember. Someone's got a version of it that comes with a Windows 98 launch wrapper. You will need to go in and fiddle with one of the options though. Stop the audio from skipping, but it is playable on a modern system using that process. Alright, let's get where we're going. This was on like PS1 and a bunch of other shit or something if memory serves. Like there's a few, you know.
A snoring chest? That's novel. Well, I'll soon fix that.
Is it like tab or is it F1? Okay, load a game. No. Game controls. Test. Okay. Swap mouse buttons. No, I'm not a maniac.
A snoring?
Right, is it hold? Where do I get my, you know, isn't there normally like a thing that pops up that lets me like fondle and do shit? Yeah, like I tried getting Discworld Noir running in like 2010 as well, and it's a fucking uphill battle.
It's my money pouch, all right. Now, if I only had more of the fillings. That.
What is the button? I swear there's like a thing to bring up a fucking underlayer of stuff or something. Is it both? Is it meant to be middle click? 'Cause I don't think I have a middle click on this fucking thing.
That.
Whatever. I mean, look, it's a Discworld point-and-click adventure game. If you like Discworld, it's worth playing because it's just, you know, sort of fun and goofy. And, you know, Eric Idle plays fucking, you know, Mincewind. The significantly updated sequel with that. God, which engine was this? I don't think it was the same engine as, whatever the fuck. Monkey Island 3. Alrighty. Just work. Hey. Don't look at me like that, owl ball. Ah. Well, there's your problem. Yeah, something like this. You know, a pixelated point-and-click adventure game. Like, this, like, little, like, strata of point-and-click adventure games really blew my fucking mind. Like, because it was like a cartoon, you know? It's just fucking crazy. You know, because you'd see, you know, you could see cutscenes like this in lots of other games, but then, like, you know, you actually get into the game, and it's not, you know, as pixelated. Like, you know, what was it? Monkey Island 3? Monkey Island 3 was just, you know, like mind-altering. Alright, look, let's get... Yeah, like, you know...
Rincewind!
Let's get where we go, because I want to see... Like, yeah, because it's not like, you know, pixelated anymore. It looks like a cartoon.
Food.
Except you're playing it.
I say food. It is vaguely
And I was like, fuck, look at that. Like that, for the first time, the graphics on the fucking box and the graphics in the game felt like they were the same fucking thing. You know, you're like, here's a picture of the guy. Oh, okay. Here's the guy in the game. It's the same fucking guy. You know? Like, fuck, that was, like, look at it. Like, Monkey Island 3, what was the other one? There's another one from that period I've fucking forgotten somehow, because I'm in the middle of doing this. You know, like, look at this shit. Like, this was graphics back in the day, man. Kids and your Raymond tracing. I think I was gonna touch this thing.
Hey, what are those little black things roaming around in Sami?
Ants! But I mean, look, you know, this is the cool thing about DOSBox Pure, is you can just go download Discworld 2, and in a zip file, you can just, it'll run. You know, and then you get to play like a cartoon. It's fucking wild. Well, from one extreme to another. Toonstruck, yeah. That's another real good one. Because there's like, you know, there's the original LucasArts runs that are really well animated and are good, but it's still also clearly, you know, okie dokie. You know, it's pixels. You can see the pixels. And then there was that, and it was really brief because it was between pixels and the sudden kickoff of 3D. So there's just so few games that actually really took advantage of it. And that makes me sad. Oh, fuck off. Ah. It's a game about your mum. I can't think of any of this. Leisure Suit Larry 7. It's in that category. Is this gonna be that shitty Doom engine? Does feel like shitty Doom game. Oh no, this is from 1987. It's not gonna be that. Alright. Enter Realm. What is your name? Gumpo. Oh, look at that. I mean, you know, this is actually kind of interesting considering it's from the 80s. You know, this is something. Ah! Flee! No, I want to go back to the fucking village. Alright, how do I enter shit? Alright, what do we got here? Ah, figs. God damn it. I have to figure it out. Oh. What that? A. Searching. Okay, S for search. C just seems to make me look for stairs exclusively, which is sort of... Okay, wait, what was that? Aha. E. Enter. Okay. Search. I find nothing. Oh, okay. Okay, what about this chest? Oh, I get my dagger. Hell yeah. Huh. I for inventory? Ah! Look at that. I am wearing clothing. Wasn't that good? You know what? Credit where it's due. I'll keep that. Huh. Gotta love the use of 2 sets of fucking colons. That's great. What? Like, are these related? Oh, yeah, full throttle. Like, there are a few. There's probably at least, like, I don't know. I'd probably say all told, there's gotta be at least 10, you know? But just, it's one of those things where there really should have been more. You know, especially considering how many of the others there are. The wicked curse. Braille watched as dark clouds began to form on the horizon. He then went back to tilling the land for his struggling crops. For several years now, an unknown evil has shadowed this land. Strange and horrible happenings have kept many awake through the black night. Braille watched as the large crow descended on his field. Hungrily it began to feast on his work. He attacked the fell bird, throwing rocks at it. As a rock struck the creature, a blinding flash of light burst from the ground. Where the bird stood, an old withered woman appeared. Alright. Like, I said mouse, and it's not letting me mouse. That's annoying. Like, I don't know. I don't want to fucking argue with it if it's not going to let me use my fucking mouse. No, it has a manual. Yeah, I might keep that. I might, like, go back and fiddle with it. I am Katam, Harvester of Grains. Disney presents the Animation Studio. I'm going to make my own pornographic feature. Es el único programa con todos. That's only in Spanish. Donald Duck losing his shit at a computer is funny. Durian, yes. I'm going to pre-order the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro literally tomorrow at noon. I have a reminder set in my phone. DOSBOT. Fuck you. I'm not good at any of this. Like, that's just, you know. Is it meant to... Well, I don't know what I expected there. Is it meant to be in black and white? Like, am I not meant to have access to color? Do I have to, like, I don't know. Oh, hey, look at that. I bet there are, like, this is probably, like, actually a really solid thing, and I'm just too dumb to work it. You know, like, I can make animations, apparently. You know. That's fun. Not really my thing, though, and I don't really want to keep it. Huh. Well, at least it looks like it's based on the fucking Genesis version, which is a bajillion times better than the SNES version. Oh, look, piss off with your copy protection. I mean, yeah, well, I mean, you have to draw with a mouse, but I mean, if you set like a tablet to a mouse, you could probably use a tablet. Well, I'm sure the keys are fine. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright, got jump, got sword, hurl apple. Alright, there we go. I think maybe running a little quick. Ow. Hot. Like, this isn't such a big deal on DOS because it's like, you know, a DOS game. Like, if anything, they were always gonna have really fucking climb, you munt. If anything, they were always gonna have like really good animation. But this on the Mega Drive was fucking something else. Like, it's like a fucking oh. I think it was maybe running a bit quick. It feels a bit twitchier than I remembered on the Mega Drive. Oh, that's on me again. Who's shouting at me? Oh, fuck you. Now you're dead. But it was in like a fun animation pop, so it doesn't really count. Oh. Who has that many pots? They could just be throwing pots. Aha. That was that stretch where Virgin were just pumping out like these amazing, beautifully animated, good fun, oh penis, 16-bit games. And then that stopped. It's funny because like I think, because me and my brother did rent like Lion King, and I think we just dumb locked our way through the bit that's supposed to be really hard. Because I don't think I beat it, but I know I got way past that. Like I got to the point where he was an adult lion and you could do the proper roar and shit. Hang on to your carpet for action and fun. I mean, look, it is beautifully animated. Tech toy. Well, now that's interesting. Alright, it's mini games. Weird ass goddamn idea for a movie. Fucking women, man. Alright. Well, that'll be me for the day. Shinji Mikami worked on the SNES version of Aladdin. Huh. I did not know that. What was those 2 horror games he did? First one wasn't very good. The second one was more playable, but it had the most shit-ass fucking performance. The Evil Within, that's right. First one wasn't very good. The second one was a much better game, but like, fuck me, man. I think it was just really poorly programmed. I might try downloading it now and see if I can get it to run properly, actually. Like, it got to the point where it was just so fucking impossible to get it to run at 60 frames. I was like, fuck it. I'll just, you know what, I was going to put it on 30 and then put motion smoothing on the television like a fucking savage. Oh well. Alright. How are we doing? 306 members. I think that's up. Number go up. You know, I just see that number go up. Because if when numbers go up, that's usually like, you know, I mean, it depends on the number, I suppose. You know, like if you're talking about melanomas, number go up, probably not great. I gotta get a skin check too, you know. That's the problem, is there are things on me that could be just like, you know, bumping myself or whacking myself on something, or just some strange skin lesion or some shit or the other. You know, or it's a fucking, you know, lethal cancer distribution system. There's one right where my wristwatch goes, you know? It's like, is that just something of it grinding against something? Or, you know, because nominally the sun shouldn't be touching that bit, but that just don't look right. And the thing is, that damage could have been done, like, you know, 10 years ago. This is what happens when you just live under, like, a fucking cancer gun. Just sucks. It sucks that Virgin was acquired by Titus. That sucks. Because Titus sucks. If anything, it should have been the other way around. That bums me out. Bums me out more than having to make a fucking check I don't have cancer fucking doctor's appointment. Oh well, what are you gonna do? You know, this is it. This is the price of admission, sort of. It's just a slow decay. Oh well. Remember, go to the fucking Patreon and sign up. It's just $1 or $2. You know, it's cheap enough for any boob to afford. If you make the number go up enough, I'll treat you like people. And if you get me like crazy rich, I'll do strange things. You know, I'm a firm believer in just buying expensive tickets. Like, do shit with like thinking maybe I'll break even. Don't even think. Like, I just want things to exist. You know, I'm willing to pay hideously. Yeah, like dermatologists are fucking. They're I mean, like, especially because there are a lot of places that just do exclusive skin cancer checks. And I feel like some of them are a borderline scam. Guess I'll find out when I get, like, a melanoma that turns into the pancreatic cancer that killed my grandfather. That'd just be my luck. Oh, well. Alright, so tomorrow we're going to, you know, gaze into the ever-worrying mind of women via Disney's Beauty and the Beast. The I can fix him girls, which I tend to get stuck with a fair bit. During it's not sold out, it hasn't gone on pre-sale yet. It saying sold out is not the smartest life choice that they could have made, because a lot of people are making that, you know, coming to that conclusion. But no, it goes up for pre-sale at 9 a.m. Beijing time on tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. So 9 a.m. tomorrow Beijing time, wherever that is for you locally, I don't fucking know. But that's when it goes on. That's when the pre-orders go up. I mean, I'd be surprised if it's sold out in 5 fucking seconds. Price performance is going to be really good, particularly for the size. You know, like probably the nearest thing just in terms of raw specs would be the Odin 2. But that thing is twice as expensive and much bigger. You know, this one's going to be the same size as the Pocket 3 Plus that I've already got, which actually can go into a pocket, which is nice. You know, I can have that in a Slacks pocket very easily without thinking. Yeah, like I'm sure in like some areas of America, dermatologists are just for like moles and like, I don't know, pimples or some shit, but like fucking almost every Australian has to get skin cancer checks. Like it's you know, there's a fucking lot of like my dad has had a lot of melanomas cut out. You know, like the first one I think was when I was 10 years old, and it's almost like, you know, every fucking 2-3 years or some shit. Just gets one of the things. There's another bit of cancer. And fucking jigsaw the fucking way, you know, in. But yeah, number go up. What did we record? We recorded some stuff. Should be some Mario Kart and God, something else. What were we playing yesterday? I think I'm doing my pills. All right. Number go up, number go up, number go up. And watch my show. Or I'll bash your fucking kids.